Hi guys. Hi guys. Sanibonani. Sanibonani guys. So, welcome to the first page of the Vagina Diaries. I am so excited. So freaking excited to be doing this finally. And yeah, my name is so rude. Ooh, he's gonna bang the door. My name is sorry, my brother's washing the car out there, so if you hear any funny noises, I apologize. Wow. My name is Dandwentle Wagadlungwana. I am known as Untando. And the purpose of this video is for me to just take you through take you through why we started the Vagina Diaries, and what I would like the Vagina Diaries to achieve, the goal of this whole Vagina Diaries thing. Yeah, it's going to be a very short video, nothing much, nothing too spectacular, but just to give you an outline of what exactly it is that we're going to be talking about throughout this lifetime of the Vagina Diaries. Firstly, I am the owner of iNtando Care, which is a company, small business, tiny two-man business that produces herbal products for women and men. We have a herbal tea for men, and these products help with things that are relating to the vagina. So any type of issue that people have down there, that we have down there, and things like fertility, it helps with that. And we've got teas, we've got so many things. Well, yeah, so many things in our range. And yeah, that and it is, if you've noticed, it's called iNtando Yonike. And a lot of people, especially in KZN, will be like, iNtando, you and Manjelo is like iNtando. Oh, it does have the benefits, but it's not directly. It's not that. It's not that, guys. It's just a play on ikamalami, and it just so happens with the effects of the steaming are quite great. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm not wearing any earrings. Oh, I feel like I've just, Anyway, so the purpose of the Vagina Diaries is oh no, let's start with why we started the Vagina Diaries. So with the business that we're in, dealing with vaginas on a daily basis, and FYI, for my 9 to 5, I do have a 9 to 5. I work at a female clinic, which is a very popular female clinic. I won't mention any names, but you can say that my life revolves around vaginas. My mom is a midwife, and I deal with vaginas every day. It's a thing. It's a thing. So the purpose of the Vagina Diaries was, it stemmed from the questions that we get on a daily basis from clients who want to purchase our products. Questions about infections, about things that even I don't know about. Like, people will ask me things and I'm like, I don't know. And maybe it's because it's the terms that they use, or I'm not educated on what they're talking about. But it's things like that. So as much as I will be sharing and hopefully teaching you about a lot of things, I'm also going to be learning on my side as well. Yeah, I just want to answer those questions on a broader spectrum and share information and educate people about our vaginas, what happens down there, the glorious beauty of the vagina, and hopefully to get women, first of all, to fall in love with their vaginas, because men men love our vaginas, men love our vaginas. So the one thing I want to make sure of is that at the end of each episode, at least one woman will walk out and say, yes, I've learned something from this episode. And that would be, for me, a tick. Like, okay, I've done something right. Um, and what we're going to be talking about as we go through Vagina Diaries, and you forgive me, YouTube language is channel through this channel. Mina, I'm going to I'm going to remix it, and I'm going to call it pages. I'm going to call it a book, I'm going to call it a page, because it's something that I want you to take home with you. I want you to go and reflect on and have a personal conversation with yourself. And sometimes we don't want to admit that we have issues with our vaginas because we feel like mina ngedwa who's going through this experience, mina ngedwa who has discharge, mina ngedwa who can't reach an orgasm. And those are things that I want us to also discuss and be open about. Yeah, so we'll be talking about a lot of things, the vagina being one of them. Definitely. We'll be talking about the penis. We'll be talking about things that have to do with the vagina. So period pains, pap smears. I will literally go out and do a pap smear because I feel like women are so scared to do pap smears. And it is one of those things that we need to do because we'll get into a pap smear episode soon, page. We get into a pap smear page very soon. But I'll do that. I'll go and do pap smears. I will go through the journey of womanhood and appreciating and learning about our reproductive system. I will go through that with you. We'll have guests. Yes. We'll do interviews. And because I did not study medicine at all. This is literally what I call a calling for me. It was when I realized that I love to do this, and then the opportunity for me to make money from it came about. So it was just like, yay, let me just stick here. So as I also learn, we are going to have professional advice, and we're going to get medical doctors who are going to come and explain things to us and give us the information. So nothing that I give out here will be namsak. No, it's going to be something that is valid and researched and backed up by medical research. That is what I'm going to do. I really hope that you guys stick around, because even though it might get a bit tricky and icky, I have to admit the vagina is not that pretty. No, it's not a pretty sight, but it's something that we have to embrace and acknowledge. So it might get a bit and we'll give you a warning when we have episodes that have some sensitive content. We'll give you warnings just to make sure that you guys don't puke and gag while you're watching. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about women in business. We're going to be talking about a whole variety of things, but our main topic or our main focus is going to be educating people, and for me to educate myself about the vagina. And when I say vagina, yes, I mean the reproductive system or the sexual organ, but I also mean the things that are connected to our femininity, things that are connected to a woman, things that are connected to the female. And I do apologize for my not politically correct term, any politically incorrect terms that I may be using. I really do apologize, and this is also part of me going through a learning curve as well. So I will also be speaking, to or about or with the LGBTQIA plus community. Understanding, because a lot of us feel like we know, but a lot of us know things based on assumptions. So we tend to get it twisted every now and then. So I just want to have conversations with the LGBTQIA plus community. And one of the things that are really, really exciting to me or interesting to me is sexuality and reproduction in the disabled community. We all tend to, focus on the disabilities of umuntu. Ukuthi umuntu uhamba nge-wheelchair or umuntu has a learning disability. But siyakhohlwa ukuthi ukuthi uhamba nge-wheelchair doesn't mean ukuthi your sexual desires are now dead or they are cut off. In some cases, maybe, I'm not sure. This is another thing that we have to discover together. So we'll have experts on that. We'll have people that are going to hopefully be candid enough to tell us what we need to know, to explain to us what we need to know. Excuse me, guys. My brother's literally just washing down the car now. Excuse. Um, yeah, it's going to be interesting for both, for all parties concerned, myself too. It's going to be a time of learning. Ooh, I hope we can block that out somehow. It's going to be a time of learning. It's going to be something that I think is going to be quite beneficial to anyone who is involved and is part of it. I'm so sorry, guys. So sorry. So sorry. He doesn't understand. He doesn't understand. But also, this is another reason. We're gonna be talking to guys. We're gonna be talking to guys about relationships and all those lovely things. And just to give you a heads up, there will be explicit language here, not things like the F word or the S word. No, but I will call things. Sorry. Oh wow, the noise factor is real. It's real. I apologize. Next time, try and do this when there's no one here. Um, so what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. But what we learn. That's not what I was gonna say. I'm so glad for editing. We're gonna cut this whole damn thing out. Can't remember what I said. Oh yes! Wow! Explicit language. We are going. Well, I'm going to be calling thing a spade a spade. So if I say vagina, I mean vagina. If I say penis, I mean penis. It's not going. I'm not going to be decorating words so that people have don't get vibrations when they hear these words. It's easier and it's safer for us to use the correct term for the correct organs in our bodies. um so yeah, I'm going to be saying things like penis and vagina and coming and oral sex. I'm going to be saying all those things, but not on like a daily basis. I'll give you a heads up before you just walk into a page. It's like oral sex. No, no, no. I'll give you a warning. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about everything, and I'd love for you guys to, in the comment section, let us know what you want me to talk about. Let me know what you want me to talk about. Nothing is off limits. Really, nothing is off limits. I have an episode lined up for you guys that I think is going to be I don't even know what the right word is. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting for me too, because I don't know what the outcomes of this episode is gonna be, but if it works, to me, son. um yeah, that's about it, guys. This is like 13 minutes of a video with noise effects in between. And yes, if you can, please follow us on iNtando Yonike. That's on Instagram, that's on Facebook, and on Twitter. I am not afraid to say vagina. Or at iNtando. But yeah, it should pop up and say not afraid to say vagina. I wonder what my dad passed away a while ago, and I wonder what he would say about all these V words that I keep popping up. Like, I don't know what he'd say. He'd probably be proud, like, girl, well done. Okay, so yeah, we're going to be having fun, I hope. And I hope that you learned something from me. I know I will definitely learn a lot throughout this, journey that we're going to be taking together. We'll be answering a lot of questions about steaming and, showing you how to do it the correct way. We're doing mammograms, guys. All these things that I said are linked to the feminine, to the woman, to the female. We're going to be going into, because I do believe even if you are in the LGBTQIA plus community, you still need to do your pap smear. you still need to do your mammogram, so we're not going to exclude anyone from this conversation. And in fact, we want to include everyone in this conversation. So traditional healers, we're going to be going through traditional medicine. We're going to be going through the Western medicine. I'm excited. There's so much for us to go through, so much for us to talk about, so much knowledge for us to share, for us, so much for us to learn even. Yeah, and I hope as we grow, our videos are going to get better and better. I know they will. They definitely will. I know they will. I know they will. So yeah, guys, thank you. And I'm going to try and make these videos at least once a week, because I think each, we can cover a lot. We need to cover a lot. There's 52 top. Let's do the maths. I don't know what it is, but however many weeks is left in the year, those are the topics that you guys are going to get. So there's so much for us to go through. So yeah, tell your friends to subscribe, tell your friends to like, to comment. Let's get the message out there, guys. Let's teach our sisters and our peers, let's even teach our mothers and our aunts about our vaginas. We can't be walking out there not knowing what happens in our most intimate parts. Yeah, I think that's about it from me. And next week we're gonna be doing. Sorry, I'm not used to having hair, Jalo, because Ginechiskop, but you would never tell because I'll tell you who did my hair, where I get my wig from. It's a wig. It's a wig. I'll tell you guys where I got my wig from. Um, you know, when I talk about women in business, we're gonna talk about things like that. And yeah, look forward to hanging out with you guys a little more. I look forward to hearing what you guys think about what we're gonna be talking about. I look forward to hearing what you guys want to talk about, and hopefully we can just kumbaya. Kumbaya, and fall in love with our vaginas. And yeah, guys, don't forget to steam and take care of your vagina and love your vagina and look at your vagina in the mirror and say, "Get